teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Wideouts now clustered. Fire to the right side, complete. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Pitt, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. It's a quick catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a receiver. Catch made over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. they pick up the first on the ground. It's past the 35. Now here he goes. The 30. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Close to the goal line, they can still get a first down without scoring. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Jones. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. It's press coverage now from these DBs. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Game makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A quick throw to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Breaks an open space. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. A quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand?
14, Cincinnati, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to scramble. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Back to throw. It's Sorsby. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And the wideout goes in motion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set it now with a 1st and goal.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bearcats, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
At the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Pittsburgh.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the tight end here just gets lost in coverage. Quarterback does a good job of kind of working through his progressions. He sees that tight end, his eyes light up, makes a great throw and a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to chuck it again. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And the defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Bringing it out, it's Jackson. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Sorsby. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Like one more play here before halftime. He'll hand it off. got the first down and still motoring. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Important second down play coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3-2.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
It's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Looks like Pitt will have the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense is still clicking. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Cincinnati, 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Jones. A screen to the wide receiver. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He's got a first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
To throw, it's Sorsby. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Wide open downfield. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They're going to run it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Cincinnati.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Goff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Another big play for this offense, but they are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pitt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make...
It's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away.
Cincinnati, 7 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And it falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
41, Cincinnati, 7.
Bringing it out, it's Jackson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Cincinnati offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Catch made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Looks like the Bearcats come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long near 25. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bearcats. Too much speed for the defense.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good.
The extra point is good.
I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
41, Cincinnati, 14.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Leaning on the run game here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To the air, it's Jones. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. They keep him off balance with a run. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Panthers. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Cincinnati, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he released it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And he brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Powering through the defender. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they